How's it going, guys? It's Wild Reactions. Come back with another reaction video, and today we're going to be just taking a little bit of a break, I think, from the Towers of Runeterra until the next one comes uploaded. Actually, say we take a break, we won't. Until the next one's uploaded. We're going to be diving into a little bit of League of Legends older sort of stuff. This is Xayah And Rakan Wild Magic new champion teaser League of Legends. Now, I hope this ain't the champion reveal. This is the sort of like, do you know that Rise, the one we done, and the Annie one, something like that. But I'm not too sure. So we're going to react to this today, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Without further ado, let's get straight to it. Blood, fancy, violence. Wait, is that Z? Okay. Of course Rakan does that. Actually, before we just get into the video, I just want to quickly state, Rakan's probably one of my favourite supports. If you guys don't know, I do main support in the EU West. It's probably one of my favourite supports to play. He is so fun, and he's just, the way, I feel like how he's going to act is actually how you similarly play him in League of Legends, which is cool. But we'll get back to that when we finish the video. This is Order of the Shadows. Well, you don't kick people, and you don't throw them either, so it's kind of there. Cool. Damn, he looks mean. Zed looks mean. I don't know when this exactly came out. I think it was like 2017 or something. Okay. Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's slow motion, though. Rakan, you're a shit support. Protect your ADC. What was that big thing? That big donut-y looking thingy. Aww. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that was a little bit different from what the you know, what they've been. Oh, they've got a Warwick one as well. I didn't even know they had these ones. I'll check that one out as well. But yeah, it was a little bit different from obviously the other League of Legends one. This came out in like 2017. I'm pretty sure when before I started recording, I looked at just when it was, and I think it was like 2017 or so. So obviously it's Xayah versus Rakan, Xayah Rakan versus Zed. I don't know why it's versus Zed. I can't remember where these people are from. Like these race of bird things. I don't know what they are. And Zed's clearly praying because obviously he's like a ninja and he's like Shen. They like come from some form of, you know, like assassin or ninja sort of order. And he clearly prays to evil, and obviously this is his followers per se. And it kind of just, this is what I like of it. Like, obviously, when it's like when he went in to start off with, he like started dancing with them. And obviously, a lot of his billies are actually got dance in relative terms. So you got battle dance as his E, grand entrance as his W, I think, and I think he's R. I can't remember what it's a gleaming quill is his Q. Battle dance is his E, grand entrance is his W, but I don't know what his R is. I'll probably remember it later on, but it's all quite related to dancing and stuff like that. So when people watch this, it actually was telling me, and then obviously he don't dance with people, but it was relative terms to what he is. And then he doesn't like kick people and throw people, which would be extremely cool. But then this was awesome, look. So that was like him dashing to his W, and then watch. So that was really cool, because usually, obviously, in League, you don't see him like dash, whip his freaking cape thing around, and then knock him up in the air. He just knocks him up instantly, so you just think, out of nowhere, he can just form this force. But actually, in this, he's actually performing the energy or this glowing stuff that creates the lift up, which is really cool. Which I really like that. I like the fact that they've obviously putting in his abilities, like we've said in the Fiddlesticks one, but they've done it in a very movie sort of sense, a cinematic sort of sense, which I like. And obviously, he knocked him up, held him for a sec, and then she just leaned along and bless me, done whatever abilities she did. So I like that idea, and again, it's reinforcing the support. Goes in first when she looks at him, like hold on. Oh wait, not yet, too far. But look, she's looking at him and he's like, aha, my turn. And that is what you do as a card. You go in, your ADC then follows up like she just did. So it's really reinforcing the support ADC sort of like connectivity as both. Because I've always said whenever I play League of Legends, when I play support, I have a very unique style of playing it from my preference. So it's like, whenever I play support, I've always said to people that support, ADC or bot lane just in general is as one. They have to be like united and connected in order to work properly. So for example, if we was playing Xayah and Rakan needs to go, and then Xayah needs to follow him with the appropriate abilities and play style in order to make the outcome as effective as possible, right? So I've always said that bot lane has to be it doesn't have to be Xayah Rakan, it has to be just support, and ADC has to be united in order to, if you're not and it just won't work. A bot lane won't work. It's 50% support and 50% ADC, no matter what anyone says. If you have a great support, your ADC will do well. If you have a great ADC, your support will do well. They're both as good as each other, so remember that, guys. Obviously, you might have those times where one's better than the other and one seems to be carrying harder, but it doesn't matter. If one does bad, they lose, and the other person should try and fit with their playstyle. But it won't always happen. Believe me, I know. So yeah, that was cool. And then obviously, that's actually one of his dances, isn't he? Where he sits there and he goes like that, and then he dances a little bit. And then obviously reinforcing the cocky aspect of him, which I like. And then obviously he goes ahead. And it's actually quite funny how, okay, guys, Xayah versus Zed. Let me know in the comments who you think should win. A good Xayah versus a good Zed. I don't know who would win that. That'd be tough because they both have outplay potentials on both sides, but probably Zed because he has more outplay potential with his W and R, where Xayah really only has R. I mean, you could use her E to retract the feathers and stun, but I don't know. Cool fight scenes. Obviously, this thing creates poison, or it creates, death for nature. It poisons the land, because that's what he did, and Zed clearly wanted to defend it. Now, this was quite cool. So she was looking up, clearly knowing that she had to destroy it, and I think she was just trying to figure out how she could potentially do it. And then obviously, look at this. That was awesome. So obviously Zed lives in the shadows. That was him, the camera just panning around from a first person point of view. And obviously he goes in and then he jumps out. Bang. And that was cool. And he instantly just starts fighting. I mean, the fight scene was really, really good. I quite liked it actually. But then when she threw and then hit that, he's like, he looked at it and was like, shit, like she can actually harm it. So I don't think this is his first time of someone coming to fight, and he's probably defeated him. Well, he actually thinks that she could probably, and then obviously, like, yeah, look, she had this little smile then, if you saw, I think. Wait, let me have a look. Try and pause it. Look. What a great picture. So she kind of already knows, and then she looks at him and he's back to serious again. So she's looking up, seeing this damage, her, like, mission to come and destroy this thing is working. Like, this is the way we destroy it. She looked at Zed and was like, but you're in my way, motherfucker. And then obviously she like reloads her quill just out of nowhere. Boom. That's calling in. That slow motion of the blade. Ooh, it means like they're kind of bringing out their real weapons now. And obviously he hears her while he's fighting. I don't want to watch a fight necessarily again. But yeah, the actual graphics of 2017 is pretty clean. I mean, look at that. Look, the rubble and rocks. It's very, very clean. The only thing I'll be like, okay, was watch when he does this. He splits up. Is that 2 shadows? So that's basically like his R, but he's not really R-ing, is he? Yeah, I don't know. So there are some abilities which obviously are not in the game, but it's because it's cinematic. They will put it in, but they try to create it as, you know, realistic as possible in terms of the game. So obviously, Xayah, I'll call it Xayah then. Xayah and Xayah. I've got the names mixed. That's good names, actually. I think if you ever look here, she kind of already knew that she won, because when she threw her ultimate, we'll call it, up, and now she eased back that she's going to destroy this thing, which I don't think she really cares if she defeats him, because she already knows she has won. Because obviously when that's kind of destroyed, great scenes here. Look at this, look. So again, that's a great like wallpaper there. So it's kind of reinforcing that the ADC's right there. They're the one in between doing the damage and stuff. And then you've got the enemy. Yeah, it's funny. Look at this. Look at this. You got blue, and then you've got red, right? And then a bit of mixture in between. Could that mean? But it could be in 2 different ways. Could it mean blue side Nexus, red side Nexus? Like as in good and bad. So obviously you have blue and red, but then when you're actually playing a game, regardless of what you start, they turn blue and red accordingly. But actually, there are blue and red teams, isn't there? When you look at the ranked and stuff, when you look at the pros and stuff, you usually see that one of them is blue and one of them is actually red. So it could represent that, or it could represent good and evil. So good's coming in. Zed's going in to kill her, right? But it's like, oh, who's gonna make it? Who's gonna make it? Obviously, if you guys know Rakan, your E is extended when it comes to Xayah, so he will get there before it, and it gets close, and then look. The rocks fall on Zed. Or he disappears. I don't really know what happened there. And obviously he E'd, creating a bubble. And that's a really powerful scene. It's kind of like saying that we'll die for each other and both feathers. I thought they were both going to come down at the exact same time, reinforcing that they're united. But I guess you could say that anyway, regardless. Obviously, this kind of just reinforces the love they have for each other. And then the land comes back to normal. So this is more like cinematography and just a little bit of story, which is a good touch. It's always good to have that on it. I would like to know a bit more backstory about why Zed, this big ring thing, and he had his, like, you know, the shadow order of his followers was protecting. I don't know if he gains power from this. I don't know if he's tasked to do it. I don't know why, but obviously it's clearly a disease or an infection on the nature Earth of wherever they are. Yeah, again, it's kind of interesting how you look at it. But I really liked it. For a 2017 video, that is really, really interesting. And I remember when they announced... I actually can't remember. It's been a long time. I can't... oh, bless me. Whew, sorry. I can't exactly remember when they announced Xayah And Rakan. But then when I was like, oh my god, they're releasing like 2 champs at once. Like, this is awesome. Yeah, I can't really remember much else though. But yeah, overall, very good video. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you guys think. We're going to watch that, the Warwick, the Wrath of Zorn eventually. And maybe not yet. We'll do that in good time, guys, in good time. So if you have enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and comment. And in the comments, let me know if you would perceive this video any other ways. I'll be more than happy to read your thoughts and theories as well, whether you liked the video or you didn't, or what Riot could add. But overall, a decent video. It's kind of straightforward, kind of basic, really. Probably the things I like most about this was the fighting. The fighting was very clean. Again, if it's going to realism, I don't know if Xayah or Zed would win. Again, guys, let me know in the comments what you would think the outcome would be. But I think both have a good enough chance. It's just usually Assassins versus ADC. Assassins win, don't they? Usually. But Xayah's got outplays. I'll let you guys decide that one. But this is White Boy Reactions, guys. Signing off this video. Until the next one, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you later. Peace out.